Today I have the great fortune to be talking to Brittany Curry, who has her own business doing graphic recorder. So welcome, Brittany.
Thank you so much.
How do you think this will help people and organizations to be more accessible?
Well, I think that people have a variety of different ways that they learn best. And I think that this is just an additional way that will help people remember what was said and talked about, because all the research shows that we remember at much greater rates. We retain information if pictures are involved. And again, back to that engagement thing, I think that after a meeting is over, say 3, 4, 5, 6 days or even weeks later, it helps people stay connected to a conversation that happened in the past.
For people who might not be able to see, might have more visual disability, how can you help those people?
I think that graphic facilitation can be helpful even to people who don't see, because usually at the end of a conference or a meeting, I'll have the opportunity to go back and sort of rewind or do a recap, a summary of all the, the main points and the highlights that were talked about. And I think that being in the audience and just hearing that recap could be really helpful and also add to the accessibility.
What do you do about people who might not be able to read?
Well, that is kind of the beauty part of combining pictures and symbols with text. Maybe people are in the room that some might not be able to read, or some people speak a different language. And people come into the room with all kinds of differing, skills. And pictures, you ever hear the phrase, a picture's worth 1,000 words?
Yes.
Looking at pictures can create feelings and explain things that sometimes words fail to do. So somebody, might not be able to read. They can look at a graphic interpretation and still feel and gather the message, even without being able to read the words, which was to your question about accessibility earlier.
Do you have any tips for people who want to do this or think about this?
Yeah, definitely. I meet a lot of people who say, oh, I do this too. When I take notes, I draw pictures. And I would just encourage anybody who's kind of already doing it in their own notebook or in their own lap to do it publicly and share it and have the courage to do so, because people will be really grateful. And the other, I guess, most important tip is that it's really not about art. It's really about communication. And it's not about drawing the best, most perfect pictures. It's about using your deepest listening and being able to hear through to the main points. And so be bold and just say, can I offer this? Can I do this?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Liz.
Hi everyone, if you have any questions or comments about this video, please comment below.